guys, thanks for joining me today. I am going to be talking about Dollar Tree today, one of my favorite stores. This is a place that I used to have kind of not really a love-hate relationship with, but it was something that when I lived in Houston was kind of hard to get to. So my husband was always like, oh, you can get this at Dollar Tree, you can get this at Dollar Tree. And I would literally have things in my basket, like pushing it down the aisles of the grocery store, Target, or what have you, $3 bottle brush or something like that. And he's like, no, just get it at the Dollar Tree. Well, it was like 30 minutes to get to the Dollar Tree. So I didn't go a lot when I was in Houston. But when I moved to Oklahoma, super easy to get to. They're like everywhere. And I just like to go in and browse and see what kind of things they have. I also found myself kind of obsessed with certain YouTubers that focused on Dollar Tree. One of my favorites is Do It on a Dime. I will link her below. Just some really great organizing tips and tricks. I don't really get so much into the like DIY decor things from Dollar Tree, mostly because I just don't do that much decor, period. But just a lot of great products, some of which I will show you right now. Totes. So they have a bunch of colors. I usually just get white. Their other colors are seasonal, and if I want to go in and get additional things, it's really hard to like match them from season to season. So I just kind of stick with the white ones. These in particular are pretty hard to find. I like them because they're deeper. I don't use them really anywhere other than in the bathroom. So this would be my number one thing to get at Dollar Tree. The rest of these aren't really in any particular order. I'm just gonna start throwing them out there. Glass. I have one for cotton swabs and one for cotton balls. I could label these if I want, but it's clear, I know it's in it, so I don't really feel the need to label. Great quality, nice seal. Don't have to really be too fancy, but really like these. Keep them out on my counter. These could probably be counted as number 3 because they do come in a set. I think there's 2 of these little travel squeezy bottles to 1 spray bottle. This is lotion, and this is like an essential oil spray that I keep on the back of the toilet. I'm sure you can figure out why. And yeah, they just work really well. This is actually kind of a newer item for me. I started seeing a bunch of videos of eyebrow stuff, and I was running out of eyebrow gel, wanted to try the soap trick. So I don't use soap for the most part. I use like gels. I'm just kind of allergic to regular lye bar soaps. But this, as you can see, is the transparent soap. This is the Pears transparent soap. I remember using this a long time ago when I was younger. If you read the reviews on Amazon, actually, I think their formulation has changed. I don't really know. I don't really care. I don't actually use it that much, but I do like having bar soap just kind of as a backup for hand washing. I do wash my face with it on occasion, and it does work pretty well for the eyebrow soap gel trick, which I don't really use that often because my eyebrows are kind of crazy. They need like some serious anyway. All right, so soap, and they've got a bunch of different soaps. They have name brand soaps. This one just happens to be the Pears transparent soap, and I like it, and it's $1. Spray bottles. So you'll see these again on other videos because I'm sure I'll do one for the kitchen, but I really like the Dollar Tree spray bottles, and I feel like I can keep them everywhere. So this one stays under my sink, and one of the keys for me to stay on top of cleaning is to keep cleaning supplies in the room, most notably when there's a sink and basin. So this has just an all-purpose cleaner blend in it, and I'll just use it to kind of tidy up either the toilet or the sink area. But these spray bottles are really great. They don't quit. These have lasted quite a while, and I like that they're different colors. You'll see that on upcoming videos. probably should label it, safety first and all that. All right, while we're talking about soap, this is a very recent purchase and I've been really happy with it. So it is baby wash, not for a baby, but it is for makeup brushes. I don't like to spend a lot of money. Well, we can just stop right there. I don't like to spend a lot of money. Hence the Dollar Tree. I don't like to spend a lot of money, especially on things that I feel like, you know, you could use hand soap, you could use shampoo, you can use something that you already have. The problem with all of that is that it actually was not cleaning my brushes, and there was a point at which my face was like getting all these little like red bumps, and it was clearly getting irritated and breaking out from something. And as it turns out, it was my makeup brushes. One in particular that I hadn't washed for a while. I kind of came across it. Anyway, I digress. This works really well. I had tried to use shampoo. The scent was just really strong. I wanted to get something that was very mild, and this really does the trick. So I've been really happy with it. This is the Sesame Street Baby Wash. I think they had another one, and it says lightly scented, which it is, and just lathers up nicely, cleans my makeup brushes pretty well. So this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, number 6. Number 7, again, these are in no particular order. This is a squeegee, and I used to see these all the time and think, why? And now I get it. So when we just moved into our new place, we have this giant glass shower, and I use this every time I shower, and I really don't even clean my shower that often, because between spraying it down with just the all-purpose cleaner every now and then and squeegeeing all the time, pretty much keeps it, you know, relatively clean. So $1, can't beat it. This little guy, microfiber duster is what I will call him. What I like about this, I have probably 4 of these. I keep them in areas that I like to keep dusted, and then one area that I'll explain here in a moment. So I shed a lot. My hair just gets everywhere in the bathroom. So this guy, I can just kind of go through and clean it up. I can also run this across the floor really quickly. Again, it picks up just light dust, and it also picks up my hair. And it's easier than keeping like a big broom or Swiffer type thing in the bathroom. I can just keep this underneath the sink, and it's really good for doing just little light touch-ups. Now I have another one in the bathroom that I keep by the toilet, and it is specifically for toilet duty. So I don't do the inside of the toilet, but I do keep the outside of the toilet maintained, particularly that weird area where like the ceramic like tubey thing, and then you've got the little bolt that goes into the floor. That part of the toilet probably grosses me out more than any part of the toilet and seems to get the dirtiest. And so what I have decided is, 1, I don't want to be touching it with my hands, so I like this little handle and I can get in there. 2, if I do it more frequently, again, then it seems to build up less. And then the area around the toilet seat, so up underneath like where the hinges are, that part gets kind of gross and it's hard to get to, and that I wouldn't normally get to on a like every other day basis, except that it has this little handle and I don't have to be touching things. All right, dish brush, keep it in the bathroom. This is actually dish soap and water. I could probably just use dish soap. Use it to clean my shower and also clean out the sink. And again, the key is that I can, oh, there's a hair, of course. The key is that I don't have to touch things. So I try to stay on top of things on a relatively frequent basis, and then that way it just stays clean and I don't have to do like this heroic mass cleaning day. I prefer to clean more frequently and have less ick when I do clean. And so things that I can just use, like I'll be brushing my teeth and be like, oh, the sink's really dirty, and then I'll just get this out and scrub it down and it's done. This guy really probably doesn't deserve a spot on the list, but it's an awesome brush. I've used it once. I probably would use it more often if I cleaned my shower more often, but it really is just a great all-purpose brush. I used it to clean my shoes actually, and worked quite well for that. So again, just those Dollar Tree cleaning supplies. If you're moving into a new place, if you're going to college, just getting married, something like that, go to Dollar Tree before you go anywhere else. You will be amazed at how many items you can just stock up on for your house for cleaning and not spend a ton of money. So the last thing, it's kind of like bookends, is kind of like the first thing, and it's just a dishpan. I don't use the dishpans for dishpans. I use them typically to store things. So in this case, it fits underneath my sink, and then most of the items that I showed you, like the cleaning items, fit in here. So that's kind of how I use these. Yeah, so that's it. Those are my top 10-ish favorite things from Dollar Tree for my bathroom. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me, and come back if you want to see more Dollar Tree favorites videos and just some other cool stuff talking about health and life and technology. That's going to be a mixed bag here, but all designed to make your life more simple, more healthy, and more livable. Come back. Mwah.